When the yarn meets the hook, it becomes more than just a look. Every scarf, every
Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crochet, and in today's tutorial we're going to learn how to make this dress. We're going to be learning how to make this gorgeous dress here. It's very simple. Anyone can make this, either you're a beginner or you are used to crocheting. Anyone can actually make this simple dress, the simple fit. So all you need to do, or all the materials needed, is your balls of yarn. For this you need like roughly 8 balls of yarn for this, your measuring tape, scissors, hook size of 4.0. You can actually use lesser than 4.0 or higher than 4.0. It depends on the yarn size you are using, and your stitch marker. So you'll be needing 2 of your stitch markers, and this is all you'll be needing to make this simple dress here. So if this is what you're interested in learning how to make, please stay to the end of the video and let's get right into class. First, you're going to begin by making a slip knot. So make a slip knot. Then make a chain of 16. So you're going to make a chain of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 16. So once you make your chain of 16, you're going to skip the first chain. That's the last chain. So skip the last chain you made and work into the next chain to it with a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, pull up, pull through 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go in, pull up, pull through 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go in, pull up, pull through 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go in, pull up, pull through 2, and pull through the last 2. So now you're going to work into every stitch, and in total you have 15 stitches. So remember to have double crochet into the last stitch. Now you have 15 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, then 15. Chain 2, turn into the first stitch here, going with 1 double crochet. Your chain 2 does not count as a stitch, so 1 double crochet into the first stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and 1 double crochet into every stitch until you get to the top stitch, which is here. So going 1 double crochet into every stitch. So now I have my 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So into the chain 1 where you skip, you're going to have 2 double crochets into it. Into the chain 1 that you skipped into this part, have 2 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 1, then add another 2 double crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2. So now you have 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Now move back down, starting from the first stitch here, going with 1 double crochet each. So into every stitch, 1 double crochet. Into the last stitch, place 1 double crochet. Always have a double crochet into the last stitch. So this is it. So you should have a pointy corner like this. To begin the third row, you're going to chain 2 or chain 3, so on. Like I say, your chain 2 does not count as a stitch. So into the first stitch here, come in with a double crochet. Then into every other stitches, going with 1 double crochet until you get to the point where you have your chain 1. So go 1 double crochet each until you get to your chain 1. Into the stitch here, into this last stitch here, place 1 double crochet. Then into your chain 1, going with 2 double crochets, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and that's 2 double crochet into your chain 1. So into your chain 1, you always have 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Then into the first stitch here, going with 1 double crochet and walk back down. So now you go 1 double crochet back down. So you have this curvy edge like this. The last stitch, 1 double crochet. Always make sure you have your last double crochet into the last stitch, so you can have this straight end. Chain 2 again to begin the new row. Into the first stitch, have 1 double crochet, then go 1 double crochet back up until you get to where you have your chain 1. So this is flat because you have your 1 double crochet into the last stitch without skipping any stitch. So it's going to have 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, then into the first stitch, 1 double crochet, and then walk back down and back up, and keep repeating this until you have your bust circumference divided by 4. You can go ahead and minus 1 inch from your bust circumference divided by 4. So whatever you're having, minus 1 inch away from it. I'm working on 35 inches as the bust circumference, divided by 2 divided by 4 is 8.75 inches, but this is 8 inches for the second part of the bust. So this is 8 inches, which is 4 inches here on fold. So you're going to be making 2 of this, which is on both parts of the bust. Continue and we'll meet up once I have my measurement ready. I have my 8 inches ready, and this is it. So now this is on a straight line. It's not curvy. That's because I have my double crochet into the first and into the last stitch. Into the first and into the last stitch, it's equal. So I'm going to be connecting to the first panel I made. So I have my 2 panels here. So we're going to go in from the last end, then connect. Chain 2, then cut. go back into it to pick a strand and tie 2 times. Now start working on the band. So I'm going to extend this. So this is 8 inches. That's 16 inches if multiplied by 2. So if multiplied by 2 is 16 inches. So it should also be 16 inches here. So this is 16 inches. Then I'm going to add extra 4.5 inches to it, or 5 inches to it. So now I'm going to work on 21 inches as the waist measurement. The waist measurement I'm working on is 27 inches. So I'm working on 27 inches as the waist measurement, and right now I'm having 16 inches here. So I'm going to add more to get to 21 inches. So that's me adding 5 inches to it. So now I'm going to make a chain of 10 on this side and also a chain of 10 on this side. So on this side I'm going to make a chain of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should be 3 inches. Okay, this is 2.75 inches. So my chain of 10 is 2.75 inches. I'm also going to make a chain of 10 on this side. So this edge, I'm going to also make a chain of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then cut. Add one more, 11, then cut. So this is going to press down. So now I have a total of 10 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for this, you're going to make extra chain of 1. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2. Skip the last 2, 1, 2, and into the third, going with 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet into every of the chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the first stitch here, that's 11. So I already have my 10 stitches here. Then into every stitch, so into your double crochet, make 1 double crochet. Into your tiny loop here, 1 double crochet. Then into the double crochet, 1 double crochet. Into the tiny loop here, 1 double crochet. Into the double crochet, make 1 double crochet. Then into the last stitch, So now this is 21 inches. It's 21 inches. So now I'm going to continue this for a total of 5 inches to 4 inches. So you're going to chain 2, turn into the first stitch, place 1 double crochet, into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. So you're going to go 1 double crochet until you get to the last end again, and you have 1 double crochet into it. Go in 1 double crochet into every stitch without skipping a stitch until the last end. So continue until this last stitch here and we'll meet up. So we're going to chain 2, turn into the first stitch. I'm going to go in with 1 double crochet. Always make sure you have your 1 double crochet into the first stitch, then into every other stitches 1 double crochet. So I'm going to continue this for about 4 to 5 inches. Right now this is 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. So I'm going to continue for about 4 to 5 inches and we'll meet up. So continue going into every stitch with 1 double crochet each, including your first stitch and the last stitch. So far this is what I'm having. So now I already have my 5 inches. So this is 5 inches. I already have my 5 inches width. That's under bust width, which is the torso. This is This has shrunk to 20 inches from 21 inches. I'm working on 27 inches as the original waist measurement. If this is stretched, you can stretch to 23 inches. So I'll just make a chain of 24 inches more. So I'm working on 27 inches as the original waist measurement, and I'm going to make extra chain from 20 inches to 24 inches, which means I'm making extra 4 inches of chain. So now I'm going to be making a chain of 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then connect to this, the last stitch here. So here I should be having 24 inches. So now I have 24 inches, which is 12 inches. 12 multiplied by 2 is 24. But this can easily stretch to 27 inches, which is 13.5 inches, and can stretch up to 28 inches too. So now I have 24 inches, and I'm going to go 1 round of this. So chain 2, then work into your chain. You're going to work into your chain on a straight line. So now work into every stitch until you're back to this point again. So you're going to go around with 1 double crochet without skipping a stitch. So now we are working around. So one double crochet into every stitch without skipping a stitch. Slip stitch into this. So into the top stitch here, you're going to slip stitch, chain two, turn. Into the first stitch, you're going to have one double crochet. But before then, now we are going to be marking the middle stitch so we can increase. So get the middle point of your dress. You're going to get a stitch marker to get the middle point. So here is the middle point on this side, and here is the middle point on this side. So once you get the middle point, then we're going to start increasing. So meaning anywhere you have your stitch marker, like this point, you're going to place two double crochet into it. So you're going to go one double crochet now into every stitch till you get to the stitch marker points. So now here where you have your stitch marker, you're going to place two double crochets into it. So two double crochet into the increase points where you have your stitch marker. Other stitches, you go in one double crochet into every other stitches until you get to the next stitch marker, which is this, and you also place two double crochet there. So go into every stitch now with one double crochet each until you get to the next stitch marker. So into where I have my stitch marker, I'm going to place two double crochets into it. Two double crochet, then into every other stitches until your slip stitch, you have one double crochet each. So one double crochet into every other stitches until you get to this point. You're going to end your row here. If you have a double crochet into this stitch here, then it means you're increasing because you already have your chain two there. So I'm going to slip stitch here. This way you have this chain two, turn, have one double crochet into the same stitch, the double crochet into every other stitches until you get to where you have your stitch marker, and then you're going to place two double crochets. Into the stitch marker points where you have two double crochet, you're going to also place two double crochet there. So into this part where you have two double crochet, also place two double crochet into it. So every row you're going to place two double crochet where you already have your two double crochet, because it's our increase point. So instead of placing your increase randomly into stitches, then you just have this part as your increase point. So you're going to go one double crochet into every stitch until you get to the next stitch marker. So you're going to continue that way into where you have your stitch marker. You always make sure you have two double crochet into it, and it's going to keep increasing. You can see the slanty effect here. So you're going to continue increasing, and you're going to continue this until you get to your hip measurements. So for the hip measurement I'm working on 39.5 inches. So I'm going to continue this until I have 34.5 inches. That's 5 inches away from the original hip measurements. So I'm just going to continue this until I have my 34.5 inches as the hip measurements. So whatever hip measurement you're working on, go ahead and continue that until you get to that point. But don't forget to have your two double crochet into where you already have your two double crochets. You're going to repeat this until you get your hip measurement minus 5 inches. To the next stitch marker, and I'm also going to place two double crochet into it. So like I said, you place two double crochet into where you already have your two double crochet. That's the previous row where you have your two double crochets. So I have my double crochet into this row. Now I'm having it here. So until I get to my hip measurements, I'm going to continue having two double crochet into that same stitch. So I already have my length up to this point. So I have 24 rows to get to my 34.5 inches, which is 17.25. So I have my 17.25 inches here, which is this, to get to 34.5 inches. And this can easily stretch to 40 inches. So from this point, I'm going to stop increasing. I'm going to only work on one double crochet round until I get to my skirt length. So I'm going to go in with one double crochet round. I'm going to stop increasing, which means that I'm not going to place two double crochet into the same stitch anymore. It's just going to be one double crochet round. From this point now, I'm going to continue one double crochet round until I get to my dress length. So the total length for this skirt is going to be 28 inches. So now I'm going to continue going one double crochet round until I get to 28 inches. This point where I have two double crochet in a stitch, I'm just going to place one double crochet. Then one double crochet round. If you continue to have two double crochet in a stitch, then it means you are going to keep increasing. So as long as you already have your hip measurements minus 5 inches or 4 inches, then you can continue with one double crochet round with no increase. But if you don't have your hip measurements minus 4 to 5 inches, then you can continue increasing until you have that. So I'm going to continue going round and round with no increase. One double crochet into every stitch. No increase, no decrease, just one double crochet. I'm working on 28 or 29 inches as the dress length, but right now I'm having, so from this point, this is 10 inches. So right now I'm having 23 inches. So which means I'm going to continue until 28 to 29 inches. So you can continue with your one double crochet round until you get to your dress length. Just continue with one double crochet into every stitch till you get to your skirt length. I've gotten to my final length. From this point to this is 29.5 inches. So now I'm done. I'm just going to work one single crochet round. So I'm going to work one single crochet. To make a single crochet, go in directly, pull up, pull through, go in, pull up, pull through, go in, pull up, pull through, go into the stitch, pull up, pull through, go into the stitch, pull up, pull through, go into the stitch, pull up, pull through. I'm done with my single crochet and I've gotten to this point, so I'm just going to chain two, then cut off. If you want a longer length for your dress, you can continue until you are okay with your dress length, but I'll just be working with 29.5 inches. So if you want it longer, you can continue until you're okay with the length. So now I'm going to work on the border, that's the edges. So I'm going to work one single crochet round until I'm back to this point. So I'm back to this point. I'm going to skip this and this. Then into the next, I'm going to make one single crochet. Then connect to the opposite parts. So join together. One single crochet into the next stitch. Then to join together. One single crochet into the next stitch. Then to join together. One single crochet into the next stitch. Join together. One single crochet into the next stitch. Then join together. So I'm going to stop here and continue with my one single crochet into every stitch until I'm back to the beginning point. So the point of this is to reduce the cleavage showing. So if you don't want this, you can continue without joining, but this is to reduce the cleavage. So I'm back to the beginning points and chain two, then cut. Go into the same stitch, pull up a strand, tie again 2 times. So now this is done. So the next thing to do now is to fix in the strap. This is a 2-strand yarn and I'll also be doubling to 4. So go into your chain 1 to insert your hook, then into the top stitch. That's your single crochet, go into there, then make a long strap. I'm not counting, I'm just going to make a long chain that will be long enough to crisscross at the back. I'm not making the two straps for my tying, so I'm going to turn. Then make a crisscross at the back. Here also. Then tie. Our dress is ready. So this is the upper part, this is the torso, that's from under bust to the waist, then from waist to skirt length. So this is it. So you can customize this to your preferred measurements or preferred size or sizes. So thank you for watching to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next class. Bye.